Welcome to my May blog. I was delighted to do a talk at Welford Road with a few school kids to tell them about my story, sitting outside in the sunshine. We had a really good afternoon. I also went to Skegness where we did the Tigers Challenge. The Tigers Challenge is an event that's going to get bigger and bigger throughout the years, and I'm sure it's going to expand every year. I opened a disability show at Welford Road as well. The disability show was, I think, a really informative and important event to have in Leicestershire, so that people in similar scenarios to myself know about disability and also know what there is out there and what they can do with their lives. I think the more events like this, the better. I went to Lane End Farm Trust over in the Peak District. The guys are brilliant over there, and I'm sure we're going to do a number of different things with those in the future. The trust is a small barn which is basically been converted so that disabled people can go away and have a break away from their day-to-day lives. I think it's a really good scheme, and it's a really good thing that the Mams and Foundation is going to get behind fully. I also had the pleasure of watching the Tigers versus Northampton Saints game. I think it was a cracking game, a great spectacle, and it was good to be on the winning side. The guys in Northampton have been behind me since day one, always supported me, and they did a bucket shake at Franklin's Gardens, and it was really successful. It was great to have the pin badges on ESPN and see Austin Healy and Ben Kay sporting the badges. The Leicestershire Police have also been a big supporter of mine as well, and they played against the Drogalites at Oval Park Tigers training ground. The day's always a good day. I had a few pints of Guinness as well, which helped things along as well. I also did a talk at Coloplast over at Chepstow at the Marriott over there. I feel the talk went really well, and I had some really good feedback, and the people at Coloplast are great guys, and they're going to sponsor the walk next year, which is brilliant. I went over to the Olympic Village where I saw the GB wheelchair rugby side play against Australia in the final game of the tournament. Sadly they lost, but it was great to watch and opened my eyes up, and it is actually a really good game, and I think it's very, very tactical, much like able-bodied rugby, and I think it's going to grow and grow as a sport, and I think the Paralympics are going to really show a lot of people that there is a lot of sporting opportunity when you are in a wheelchair. Danny Cox from Rugby Lions has decided to do a year of fundraising at different events for his 40th birthday, and he actually gave the foundation over £2,500, which is brilliant. It's what keeps us going, people like that coming out of the woodwork and supporting the foundation, and it was quite overwhelming receiving the cheque. Rugby Lions is a club that's going to grow and grow, I'm sure. They've got Andy Key, who's my old coach, there and steering them in the right direction, and I think they're going to be a big successful club, and Danny Cox is a guy who's chosen to support the foundation. Like I said before, it's what keeps us going and keeps us moving in the right direction. I'm really looking forward to seeing David Matthews at his 75th birthday party at Welford Road. It's going to be a great event. I'm looking forward to having a few beers with a few of my old friends at Tigers, and David's the absolute legend to me, and one person who's a real big inspiration to me as well. Claire Lomas is doing the London Marathon as we speak. It's going to take 2 to 3 weeks to complete. We supported her with buying her electronic legs, and it's going to be an amazing feat if she completes the marathon. Even if she doesn't, it's still an amazing feat what she's done. But fingers crossed she'll complete it, and I'm going to go along and see her this week and cheer her on. We've got the Walk for Matt looming. The Walk for Matt's an amazing event, and it's one that's one of our biggest fundraisers of what we do with the foundation. It's going to be a great event. It's going to be even bigger and better this year. We've got so many people participating, not just for the whole week, but for the day walk on the first day, on the 19th. And if you're about and you fancy popping along for an afternoon and seeing a few famous faces around the world of rugby, come along, and you'll be more than welcome. Cheers. Look forward to seeing you next month. Thank you.